Welcome to the tutorial that will run you through the process for spawning an arm in the sim in the OLO platform and motion recording and playback. So once you've signed into the OLO platform, on the dashboard you've got the option to launch the sim. So we have a number of choices here. Let's choose the office environment. So now that that's loaded, you then have the option to select which robot you would like to spawn. So we have a number of mobile robots, but for this demonstration, let's choose the Panda arm, turn on the cameras, and the world will recenter on that robot. So let's open the visualizer now. So this is the OLO visualization of that robot. Let's just reposition both of these robots so we can get a good view of them, and we'll be able to then manipulate this arm with ease. So let's just move that into a good position. In both cases, we can then see how the arm is moving. And we'll use the visualizer to do that. So to start that, we want to open up the MoveIt control panel. So we will start MoveIt. And we can see now we have the grab handles, which allows you to start to manipulate and move the arm. What we'll also want to do is open the IK waypoint recorder, and this will capture our positions as we manipulate the arm. So let's move the arm around, and as you can see, as you move it, you get the ghost arm showing where it will move to. Then let's execute the movement and the arm will move there. Back to the IK waypoint recorder, let's capture that position. Let's move the arm again, and let's rotate the end effector, let's rotate the gripper, and around it goes. And we'll execute that movement. There we go, we can see it happening within the sim and within the visualizer. Again, on the IK waypoint recorder, let's capture that position. And let's move it one more time to another position. And as you can see, it's working out its best move to that position. Let's move the gripper again. Oh, I think we've gone slightly out of bounds. Let's just put it into a position that's actually attainable. There we go. Let's execute that movement and it will move over there. And again, on the IK waypoint recorder, let's capture that position. So we've got three positions there. Let's show a bit more of this waypoint recorder. We can now click loop playback, and then we can play that sequence. Let's speed it up a little bit as we're only in simulation. There we go. That's its starting position. And now there we go. As it starts to move through those waypoints that we've recorded, it's calculating its move and it's moving between them. And it will continue to do that until you choose to stop. So let's stop the playback there. And we can see we have a button here. We can export that script to our playground. So there we go. That's got a script name. You can change that name should you wish. So let's move these two panels out of the way using the tool there. And we can see our dashboard and open the SDK. Open the script. There's the script that we have just generated with the waypoints. Now on the left hand side here, I'm going to use the AI assistant to edit that script. Obviously you could edit it yourself within the code editor or use the AI assistant to change it. So I'm choosing to add a waypoint after waypoint number 3. The AI assistant is now thinking about that and it will make its changes. So it has made its changes. And we've got the option there to either test or reject or accept those. And we can see here that that waypoint 4 has been added after waypoint 3. We can accept that. Let's execute that script. And we go back to the visualizer and we can see here that the arm is moving through the waypoints. See the logs there, moving to waypoint number 3. then analyzing that code, and then it's moving to waypoint 4, which is just a small change from 3. Now, once we have our script, we can schedule it. Let's move these panels out of the way. Back onto our dashboard, open the automation panel. We can see that script there, and then we can schedule that script. And we've got the option to schedule it on the hour, every hour, or however you would like to schedule it. And we can see it there, and it's ready to go in 49 minutes on the hour. We can turn it off, we can edit it, edit that timing, or indeed we can delete it should we wish. There we go, we can confirm and we can delete that. So full control of the automation of that script. And that's just a quick rundown of the IK waypoint recording and playback, exporting the script generated by the platform, editing it in the SDK playground with the AI coding assistant, and then scheduling that script to run